Hello and welcome everybody to another Avatar The Last Airbender draft video. I'm paulcheon and today we are sitting at rank number 23. That's right, our number at least, our rank is goated. But we had a nice little run with a nearly mono white deck with a light splash for Aang because Aang is busted. And, still just trying to put together a nice run. We've had some good streaks where we go 2 or 3 trophies in a row and, maybe we can start in today's draft. Now, before we hop into this draft, I did want to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy booster boxes of Avatar The Last Airbender, or you wanted some singles for your standard, modern, or commander decks, check out TCGplayer.com and make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Also, go to HeavyPlay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. They are your one-stop shop for top-of-the-line deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, all that utilize their special magnetic technology that allow all their products to snap conveniently into place. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Alrighty. Ooh, excuse me. Pack 1, pick 1. Let's look at the actually, the commons here are actually pretty good. There's a Lightning Strike and a Path to Redemption that stand out to me, along with Rocky Rebuke, and I guess it'll quench you. But there's also Agna Kela. I never get this land right. There is Saga, Lateral Strategist, which is really, really strong. And there's the Boulder and Zuko, which are a little bit weaker. So, a lot of interesting options here. I do like Saga a lot. I wonder if I just take this card. You know what? I was low on this card and I was wrong, okay? I think this card is excellent. I will take it. I do like blue-white as a color combination as well, but if you're heavy one of the colors, I think it can also be fine, but you just have to be mindful of that, okay? When you take some... When you take something like this, you just have to be mindful that, like, you want to, like, if it's close, try to skew towards one of your colors. Zuko Conflicted is unplayable. I don't like it. Okay, it's not unplayable, but I don't think it's particularly strong. I'm not going to take Gather the White Lotus. We did the monocolored thing. I think it's pretty difficult, and I think it's a card that you take if it tables, but I don't know that it's a strategy that you should lean on just like starting out the draft. I'm going to take the Glider Kids here because it's a lot safer. It's a much safer pick, and if I do end up in like a blue-white deck, it'll be fine, and this pack is actually very weak outside of that. So let's just take the Glider Kids here and start with 2 solid 3-drops here and kind of see where the rest of the packs take us. All right, pack 1, pick 3. We have many different directions that we can go, okay? So we can take Boomerang Basics. It's just a bounce spell. Blue-white's not doing anything crazy with the lessons for the most part. There's Ty Lee. If I wanted to be aggressive, I can take that. And there's also White Lotus Reinforcements. Now, I think White Lotus Reinforcements is probably better than Ty Lee, but I'm just deciding whether or not I want White Lotus Reinforcements versus Boom. I'm going to take Boomerang. Like, this card's fine. I had a deck that had a bunch of these. And the problem is, like, if they kill this at instant speed, you kind of get blown out. This is still a really good, cheap, effective, interactive spell. And Sokka certainly wants you to be blue-white more than anything, right? So let's go ahead and take that. Pack 1, pick 4. There's the Rocky Rebuke. Had we taken the green-white card, we could have considered taking the Rocky Rebuke. There's also Avatar Enthusiast, which is fine, but I think Watery Grasp is just a better card. So let's go ahead and take that. I just think this is a really, really good removal spell in the blue-white decks. Keep your curve low, Waterbend, get value, etc., etc. Here, there's Path to Redemption versus Razor Rings. And I think generally I favor the Path to Redemption, but I think it's like closer than it looks. Well, let's take the Path to Redemption. I just feel like I'm not running into that many like sacrifice decks or decks with airbending, so I found these aura-based removal spells to actually be pretty good. Here we'll take a Lost Days. This is an excellent interactive spell here as well, and this pack is quite bad. Enter the Avatar State is just a replacement level combat trick. Now, I definitely want more creatures. But there hasn't been good creatures to take in these packs, only good spells. All right, so we'll take Momo Playful Pet. This card's just awesome. 1 mana, 1/1 Flying Vigilance. When it dies, you get a bunch of value. It's an ally. Flyers are good with Sokka because you can just trigger it. So let's go ahead and take that. And that's a good sign, seeing that pretty late. I guess this is the pack where we take all the removal spells, because blue's certainly open here. Double Watery Grasp. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Although now there's a Lightning Strike 9th pick. Like, I'm not taking Cat Owl. There's a Lightning Strike and a Rocky Rebuke. What? Can I go like blue-red maybe? I mean, I'm going to take the Lightning Strike because it's the best card in this pack, and we'll see what happens, right? Like, I saw the late Momo and the Path to Redemption. It feels like maybe the person passing to us is just in like Golgari Earthbending or something like that. But yeah, I mean, we'll take it, obviously. Here, look, I don't even have creatures for this warship. I'm going to just take Earth Kingdom Soldier here. And, you know, it's a totally serviceable top-end card. Especially if you don't really care that much about ally stuff. Maybe this was just a really weird pack, but it is very odd to see one of the best commons in the set in Lightning Strike get to you 9th pick. But that being said, we still also have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 good blue and white cards. Or 8, I guess. So we'll see where this goes. All right. I don't think the Boomerang is playable, and I have infinite removal. I'll take the Vindictive Warden in case there's a world where I do feel like I have to move into red somehow. I'm not going to take the Ruffian here. We'll take Cunning Maneuver. Again, these are all just like random cards that are wheeling. But we are not seeing a lot of white cards. So, I mean, look. Also, by the way, the mono white card did not table. Wow. The mono white card did not table. The thing that makes a bunch of 1/1s. So here we have Firebender Ascension if I want to be red. There's Path to Redemption and Wandering Musicians. I'm not a huge fan of Heibai. I mean, I'm still going to take Path to Redemption because I feel like I just don't ever need to first pick Wandering Musicians. And I'll get it when I need it, right? That's kind of just my approach to that card. All right, this pack, no good red cards, no good blue cards. I guess we take Earth Kingdom Protectors. I mean, blue-white typically has lots of allies, although I don't think this is insane or anything, but it's fine. Being able to protect the Saga certainly has some value. And playing 1-drops are definitely better if you're looking to play a color combination that has a bunch of waterbending cards. So that's also a good thing. If I have some good come into play effects, then Boomerang Basics can do some cool stuff. All right, just give me like decent creatures. Where are my creatures? I'm calling... Oh, yeah, we got some pros. Ginky? That's Johnny Gutman, by the way, playing the World Championship. What colors are you, Ginky? Tell me, please. Ugh, gosh. I guess I'll take Ember Island. Like, Sandbender Storm is not... Like, there's just no good blue or white cards. I don't think the Shrine deck is really a thing. Ugh. Alright, whatever. I'll take this, but I don't love it. I mean, pack 2 is going to be bad, but if I don't see any blue and white cards in pack number 2, well, pack number 3 is going to be rough. For the person I'm passing to, not me. What is this? Oh, okay. Draw a card. If a graveyard has 20 or more cards on it, draw 3 cards. So that's not particularly good here. Do I have enough lessons for Guru Pathic to be playable? I have 1, 2. There's Otter Penguin, Waterbending Lesson. God, this is rough. Another Earth Kingdom Soldier. There's Meteor Sword. I think Guru Pathic has the most upside, and I don't think this is really an Otter Penguin deck, so we'll take it here. But there's a really good shot that I don't play it. But I don't think I want a second Earth Kingdom Soldier. So it triggers off of Lessons, Sagas, and Shrines. We have 2 less. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so we got a Saga pick 5. So that's obviously great. I don't have a single 2-drop yet, so that's not great. And here, I think I need to take the Avatar Enthusiast. So this is certainly an instance where, like, Watery Grasp, I believe, is a better card, but I just need creatures. So we'll take... Oh, Katara, hello? Wow. Now, all of a sudden, we're getting all the blue and white cards. There's Katara and Kyoshi Warriors, and I am a Katara enjoyer, even though the win rate of it doesn't seem to be super high. I don't know why. All right, well, certainly the tail end of this pack has helped a lot more. I don't mind Yip Yip. I don't love Yip Yip, but I don't mind Yip Yip. Platypus Bear is certainly... I don't have any 2-drops yet. What the hell? All right, well... My army for... My kingdom for a 2-drop here. I have 2 1s, a bunch of 3s. Like, all I want are compassionate healers, okay? That's all I want. Is that too much to ask for? Are there even blue 2-drops that I want? Like, that are creatures? I can't think of one right now. Oh yeah, Forecasting Fortune Teller. No forecasting fortune teller. No compassionate healer. No pretending poxbearers. Man. Like, I really want the forecasting fortune teller just to be able to get Katara going. Like, I need more early things to play. What's our ally count? 8. Okay. Not really a meteor sword enjoyer. Like I said, this deck is fine. It just has holes. We need to fill those holes desperately in the next... Oh, I think this card is good. Form, I haven't seen it yet. But I recall this having a really good win rate. Katara in the pack. Okay. Scry 1, Scry 2, draw a card. Legend of Kuruk. Scry 2, draw a card. Scry 2, draw a card. Exile this Saga. It's a 4/3. When you cast a spell, exile, create a 1/1 spirit token that can't be blocked. Okay. Yeah, we're taking that one. Ooh, maybe I play Guru Pathic now? Let's see, 1. Okay. Okay. All right, 67.4% games in hand win rate. That's a good Magic card, I'm gonna say. Oh, and there's a 2-drop. What an incredible way to start pack 3. Water Tribe Rallier and Legend of Kuruk. Yes, maybe we table the Glider Kids or Messenger Hawk. First 2-drop. Acquired. Acquired. Okay. Okay, we're working with something now. I just want cheap stuff. I'm not taking Master Piandao. I'm taking Compassionate Healer here. I need 2-drops. This is the far more flashy card. I have a couple of 5-drops already. We need to curve out. This is good with the various waterbending cards we have as well. I actually don't think that pick is close, given where I currently am. All right, more healers. And then we have this pack, and it all dies again. Ugh. I mean, pack 1 was good, legitimately good. I guess I'll take Octopus Form. I don't know. I don't know if Octopus Form or Yip Yip is better in blue-white. All I know is I don't want more of them. Otter Penguin is just so weak. We'll take Path to Redemption. Okay, okay. There's another Momo Playful Pet. I don't care about Avatar Enthusiast, and I have plenty of removal, so we'll take the Momo. It's a legendary creature, which is unfortunate, but it's just a really good card, so happy enough with that, of course. Is Tiger Seal good? I need to draw a second card. No, that is not good. All right, well, I mean, this certainly counts as a 2-mana play, right? So, and I'm lacking 2-mana play, so I guess I'll play it. Also, it makes the Guru Pathic better. Here, there's Giant... I guess I'll take the Otter Penguin now. Now the Gather the White Lotus tabled. This is not a lesson. I don't think I'm playing this card, but, you know, we'll see. Alright. Barrel of Blasting Jelly, I don't care about. Wandering Musicians is actually fine. Yeah, I'm just deciding, like, whether or not I want to play the Guru Pathic in here. Is it an ally? It is. Double blue is kind of tough, and I'm going to miss a lot. But it does help me find the best card in my deck, which is the Saga, right? So there is that. I don't think I want to play this in, like, an even configuration. And I do feel like this is probably a deck that wants to play an even configuration. And I have... yeah. All right. What are we looking at here? I don't like the Penguin. These can probably go as well. I'm not sure about these combat tricks. I like all of these other cards. 1, 2, 3 lessons and a Saga. Our curve is really weird. Which is why I kind of should play the Idelquentia, just because I'm not going to have a 2-mana play a lot at the time. Alright, I'm going to play the Penguin just for the curve. It also actually is a combo with Saga. So... like, this deck doesn't have a million ways to draw cards, but I just need a 2-drop. It's not an ally or anything, but it is what it is. I think I can cut Yip Yip. This feels... this deck doesn't look aggressive enough for Yip Yip. I feel like I'd rather have Octopus Form as a way to protect, like, the Legend of Kuruk and Sokka and Katara. So I'm going to go with the Octopus Form there instead. This is also on the chopping block. I think I'm going to lean into Guru Pathic. What's my color situation? And then I guess I just cut the Earth Kingdom soldiers. Like I like, and this increases, like now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 lessons in a saga. So it makes it less embarrassing. Now the question is, and I actually think I want to go 9 blue because all my white is single. And I have 2 double blue cards at 4 that I really want to play. Even though my white spells I can play turn 1, I think this is a pretty good configuration. What's our curve? 2.3? Is this a 16 land deck actually? Okay, I think I want to play one of these just to have one more good top end card. Cut that. Now I'm a little bit concerned though about the double blue from this. So I'm actually looking at Barrel of Blasting Jelly. Only because like it helps with water bending and helps me cast my double blue spells and acts as a removal spell in the late game. It's not like the most efficient thing in the world, but it might be okay. Yeah, I take that back. Let's just keep our curve low, play the Barrel of Blasting Jelly, make our mana much, much better, and see how that goes. All right, now before round 1 starts, just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in a different way, I do have a Patreon. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Special shout out here to all the patrons. Really do appreciate your support. Access to the Patreon gives you special monthly videos that I make for the Patreon only, and also access to my Discord channel, which I believe is a really great way to join a great community of folks also looking to up their limited game. All right, turn 1 Momo, turn 2 Compassionate Healer into Saga. Very, very happy about this hand. Boom. On the play, no less. They could easily have something like a Razor Rings, I suppose. But that's fine. I actually think Quencha will be fine based off of this. So the way that I'm sequencing this in my head, okay, is... I don't know what is happening here. They did it after I attack. Okay, so I'm going to play Saga, right? So then, presumably, they play a blocker. And then I go Path to Redemption and keep up Quencha. If they do nothing... Oh, that's not a great creature to... go after. I guess I'll just play the Gurupathic. Well, we can just attack with these two. Sure. Let's scry first. I don't want the second Momo. Let's draw a card. It was a land. They take 2, and then we go Gurupathic. And we hit. Okay. Okay, I put it, by the way, I actually did it. I looked into the hypergeometric calculator, and we have a 50% chance to hit. On average, in our deck. Alright, anyways. What should we do? Okay, we have lots and lots of options here. I think it starts with Path to Redemption on the Kyoshi Warriors. And then I think Boomerang Basics on the token. We'll put a counter here, and then we attack. Scry. Ooh, I want I want the best card in my deck. Yes, please. And we hit our opponent for 8, and then we keep up Quencha. Wow, what a draw. This was literally the perfect draw. Like, how can they even come back? They would need to go, like, land Wrath, but we have the counterspell as well. So that was a beating. And, you know, that was the, also, like, being on the draw and missing your 2-drop, you will get punished. You will get punished against the variety of very, very good aggressive white decks that exist in this format. All right, 1-0. On the play here, yeah, I will keep this hand. Turn a little bit slower. I would love to draw a 2-mana creature here, and I did. Wow. So we have Compassionate Healer, turn 2 into turn 3 Saga. They played a Forecasting Fortune Teller, which we can safely attack into, and then drop Saga. I want a land. Ooh, Katara. Katara is an interesting one. I think she's probably good enough to keep. Yeah, I gotta keep it. I'll keep it. I don't like missing land drops, but, you know, let's... Look, we gotta keep the brother and sister duo together. You know what I mean? So we got Sokka here, and then we have Katara that we can potentially play. That's an Otter Penguin and a blue mana available. They can keep up the, I guess the octopus card, but I do have It'll Quencha. So I believe I should attack with both. Let's scry first. I really want to land. Okay, we'll keep the land. Let's draw the card. All right, that's good. Our opponent's at 18. Saga did get a trigger here. And now I have to figure out what I want to do. I can play the Legend of Kuruk, which is just extremely strong. But the thing is, if I get more things in play as well, that's also just really good. So I think I'm just going to play out a bunch of stuff here instead. And not keep up It'll Quencha just yet. I'd rather just have multiple permanents in play to just maximize on the Saga. Alright. So they did play Kyoshi Warriors. So now I have to think. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oh no. I can attack with both. And then 1, 2, 3. And then keep up a land. Yeah, that's probably fine. To keep attacking, that's probably worth. Let's attack with these. Actually, can I attack with this as well? No, because I want to tap these 3 plus 2 lands and try to draw a land to keep up It'll Quencha. And then let's draw the card first. Okay, that was great. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. They can still block Saga with the Fortune Teller, but I'm still drawing cards here. And I still get to keep up Counterspell and pump my Katara. So, really good turn. And man, Saga and Katara are doing lots and lots of work. Waterbending Scroll resolves. Their deck does nothing. I guess it's like mono blue, draw a bunch of cards. So let's continue to punish them somehow, some way. You gotta tap 2 mana there to draw a card. Okay. Let's play a land. This is Waterbend 6. So if I play the Legend of Kuruk, which I should this turn, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no point waterbending, so I'm just going to tag with everything. Scry 2 draw a card? Wow. I will keep all of these. Octopus form to protect Avatar Kuruk seems very strong. They're at 13. Look, they're drawing a card every turn, but so are we. So we're able to we're keeping pace with that at least, right? And we have some problematic creatures that they need to answer. And they're leaving up 5 mana, so I'm feeling like this is probably the Unagi card. Oh my gosh, okay, I don't want the Saga. I'll take another Path to Redemption, I guess. Let's play a land. And, I mean, this is a really, really annoying card, so I do need to be aggressive here. Lost Days. Alright, and then now I have Octopus form available. Avatar Enthusiasts. If I play the Enthusiast, can I draw a card? I can't. Alright, let's just draw a card. Sure. The good thing is my opponent's deck doesn't do anything, so far. Alright, sure. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? They did a hell of a lot of waterbending, but not much else. And I obviously played one of the best rares in the format, so that also helps. Okay, opponent going first. I have 3 planes. I'm going to keep this, though, because I do have Momo into Saga. And I did draw an island here for Watery Grasp. So now we have all the colors. Happy about that. Opponent playing blue-red. There's a Deserter's Disciple in play for them. I'm going to hold off on the Watery Grasp for now. Not having a 2-drop there definitely is unfortunate. Especially with them being on the play. Okay. So they did that to play around Quench, I think. Sure. Saga's pretty hard to kill with 4 toughness, so hopefully they don't have a way to deal with it. Like, and then following that up with a Wandering Musicians is also quite strong, so we'll see where this goes. Okay. Unblockable Otter Penguin. 3 cards in hand for the opponent. And that is a May Jaded Edge and a go. I mean, I'm gonna draw my card here regardless. Oh, unless they kill Momo. Oh, Lost Days is a good draw. With all this mana up, I guess they don't really want to do anything. So here, they could easily have Quench. So I'm actually gonna go Watery Grasp on the Disciple, because this is a very annoying card. And double spell, basically. And then we'll play the Glider Kids. They can quench this if they have it. Okay, resolved. Let's bottom a land. Although that is a double... Like, that's my second blue source, but... I just... Without the double blue card in my hand, I just don't think I should. Combustion Technique. Wow. This is a leave battlefield trigger. Okay, hold on. I think I care most about combat stats here, so let's go put a counter on something. I'm just trying to figure out where. I like 3/4 flyer. I do have the Lost Days. I mean, having a big Saga is obviously also pretty good, but... What the hell? Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have that. It did take their entire turn to do so. Yeah, actually, maybe that was bad. That you know what? I think that was actually just bad. That was... Yeah. I just didn't do the math properly on that one. Barrel of Blasting Jelly, I like that. And I definitely just want to kill Katara, right? Keep these around for later. Man, Saga's been fantastic, I will say. Like, I like keeping around Lost Days as a trick if they try to, like, triple block my Saga. We're gonna be taking that one there, boss. It's an Iguana Parrot, sure. Okay, another land. That's not ideal. Alright, so they're at 3 life. What do I want to do here? Let's lock down the May. They're at 3 life. I mean, even though we're pretty flooded and they're on 4 lands, like, this still looks pretty decent for us. The question is, am I okay with this exchange? Or do I want to just bounce the Otter Penguin? Alright, we got it. Whew! Okay. Saga has been absolutely ridiculous. I was wrong. I thought it was just okay. I was super wrong. Very good card. 3-0. Alright, opponent on the play. Totally fine hand. For a deck where I was really concerned about the mana curve, our curve has been reasonable. Not insane, reasonable. Alright, no 2-drop though. And blue-black is not a matchup I love. Just because they tend to have better late game than me. And those are the matchups that I don't like playing against. Alright, yeah, I guess I'm playing Katara here. Azula on the hunt. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Do this. So our Katara is larger. They have 4 cards. Azula's turned off. Let's see what happens. If they have a removal spell, they're probably interested in killing Katara. Oh, wow. They just wiped the board. Wait, it removed the text on my thing, too. So then what was that? 3 for 2? Yeah, I mean, that was certainly good for them. Man. 3 cards in hand. I'm just gonna start things out slow because I know they were sandbagging creatures and removal and stuff. So let's see what they can do. Do they have an ally? They do have an ally. Oh, that is gross. Tap and untap thing. Whenever this attacks, they can put a thing. Okay. Okay, so I can Path to Redemption this and it'll be fine, right? Damn. Okay, whew! I thought it was Quench. I thought it was Quench. They cycled Canyon Crawler? That's certainly concerning. Like, they could have played it next turn. Oh. Okay. Well, so they have three really good rares in their deck. And, yeah, I can see how that could be a problem. I can see how that could be a problem. Definitely not bouncing that one. I could bounce Path to Redemption, but I don't think I... Whatever, we'll just we'll just trade damage or whatever. I don't have any recursion out of my graveyard, so this doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. They are out of action. Pay 1 life. Choose. So this becomes Saga? That's not good. The fact that they have a Katara in their graveyard also makes me not want to get rid of the Path to Redemption here. But at the same time, it's like, what do I do? Like, I guess with the Glider Kids, they can't really attack me that well. Momo. Momo is a no-no. Alright. I'm gonna hold on to the Boomerang Basics for now. But we'll see where this goes. Remember, like, I am also representing a good chunk of damage here. I'm representing a good chunk of damage. Why are they cracking the clue end of turn? They have a Messenger Hawk. Okay. Well, we obviously need them to miss. Oh, it still triggers, of course. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you got me. All right, we're at 5. Man, Lost Days in Co is like the diciest thing ever. I might have to do it, but it is dicey. Oh, they have a removal spell? Well, that's just not... That's not good. All right, I don't want this card. Where did they get this clue from? Oh, the Lost Days, yeah. Why can't I activate my Path to Redemption? I think we're just dead here. I mean, this card just busted, and they got us with the sweeper as well. Yeah. I mean, this is just too much value. Unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, we're dead. They get to attack, put Qatar in play. It's just, I go to 2, 3, 2. Yeah. All right. Sometimes you get code. It's okay. I still believe in our deck. I think it's quite solid. But one of the weaknesses of a blue-white deck that plays a lot of creatures is a good sweeper. So GG's. A good sweeper followed by a 6-mana rare that eats a creature when it comes into play. All right, opponent on the play. I got a 2-drop and a 3-drop. I'll keep this. It's a fine hand. All hands look worse when you don't have Saga in the opener, though, I will say. May Scornful Striker. That's a good one. Two mana, 2/2 first striker. Always solid. Mono black? A little cat gator action? Maybe? I mean, I don't know. Like, was I supposed to pitch a land and keep a 5-drop in my hand? I'm not sure. Like, Lost Days is good, but I wanted, like, my removal and the musician. Like, I wanted all these cards, you know what I mean? And of course we go back-to-back lands, so now I feel like a silly goose. They take 2. It looks like they have another removal spell for the musicians, and then that would be bad. Then we would need to follow this up with like another relevant play. Now I really wish I had the Lost Days. Like, they had double sold out. Yeah. Okay, we need something here. Okay, that counts. We are close to Cat Gator territory, folks. That is a Canyon Crawler. Also very good. That is the best possible draw. I will take it. Legend of Kuruk. Barrel of Blasting Jelly actually seems totally fine here. Just as a way to just kill something. Momo seems less exciting. Although, it guarantees... No, at this point I would just rather draw something else. Boggy Swamp Hunters, okay. Because this is going to trigger again. Earth Kingdom Protectors, okay. Don't want that. I will take Guru Pathic. And that is a food? Does this become an ally? No, it's an avatar. Foggy Swamp Hunter, Menace. Okay, I will play this. Well, it's weird because, like, you want to hold back stuff. You want to hold back stuff for Avatar Kuruk, right? So perhaps it's just Barrels of Blasting Jelly. And then we just wait on the... We wait for the next turn. Alright. They didn't sack their food. Okay. Pirate Peddlers. Oh, I see, that's why. They drew the May. Okay, fair enough. Alright. So now we have this thing in play. Let me... How big is it? 4/3? Whenever I cast a spell. Okay. So, I like... Well, they don't have any removal spells they can cast right now. Let's play Guru Pathic. I could hit Octopus Form or something. I missed, which is expected. Alright. And we are good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Very good spot to be here. I mean, honestly, I don't even really care about Guru Pathic, right? Like, I don't have very many lessons in my deck. It's fine. Oh, you jerk face! Oh, that's actually annoying. How dare you? It's... Okay. Man. Alright, well, they don't have good attacks. Really? Okay, 9. This is not an... Actually, that is a pretty good attack. They do have good attacks, don't they? And, yeah, so I gotta think here. Do I trade this for this and Earth Kingdom Protectors, maybe? I guess. Do I want to attack with Avatar Kuruk? I don't think so. Do I want to attack with Pathic? I don't think so. Alright. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh my gosh. Well, that was disgusting. 1, 2, 3. 4. Five. Okay, Momo and Glider Kids. I'll take Glider Kids. Okay. I don't want the land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm not attacking. I'm just gonna activate the Rallier again. Alright. Okay, I can confirm that the Legend of Kuruk is a busted Magic card. We are very fortunate to have it in our deck. And to have drawn it at the perfect moment. 4 and 1. Alright, opponent on the play. I have 2 islands on the draw, but if I draw any land, I have a turn 2 play, and if I draw any land, I can just play the Saga, right? So, I think that's okay. And Saga plus Otter Penguin is a nice combination as well. So, like, my hand is literally all 3, 2, and 1 mana spells, right? Keeping a 2-lander on the draw seems totally fine. Alright, we drew the plane, so I do feel very good about this. Let's attack. No way they block. And now we have an interesting question. I can play Saga, and I think I will. It's going to be really hard for them to kill this thing. Like, they can have pacifism effects, but Rocky Rebuke doesn't do it. So they need to kind of have a pacifism effect, right? And then next turn, if I wanted to protect the Saga, I can just run out the Earth Kingdom Protectors ahead of time. I mean, but of course they're green-white, so this turn they can obviously just play out, you know, like a Kyoshi Warriors, as most people tend to do from this spot, and then that would be bad for me. But like Plains would be a great draw, right? To be able to double removal. All right, that's a good attempt there. Okay, fair enough. So I feel like Razor Rings is coming. That's why they attacked me and didn't play. I guess they could have played this first anyways. So I don't know what they have. But I am interested in protecting my Saga and using it to draw a bunch of cards. So let's do this. Okay. All right. And we will... Let's think. All this blue mana is not ideal. I kind of want to spend my mana. Rebellious Captives, okay. Rocky Rebuke, good work. Alright, so that was obviously not ideal. Yeah, that was super bad, actually. So if I draw a land, 1, 2, 3, 4... No, I won't have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Oh, that's... Did that really happen? Okay. I mean, Appa is totally broken as well. That was insane. Whatever. We're probably not winning this game. They got rid of 2 aura-based removal. And that, I mean, that's like literally the best card for that type of scenario. Gadramol instead of these cards? Okay. All right. They have an Appa. What am I doing? Yeah. I'm not beating Appa with all these cards with like 5 aura-based removal spells in my hand. All right, let's keep it going. I mean, you will, yeah. You will get rared. I have rared my opponents, and my opponents have rared me. I would like to see, though, like, how many games get decided by just good combat and a good curve. You know? Like, is that too much to ask for? This hand stinks. We'll keep this. I'll bottom Watery Grasp. I have like a lot of interaction here. I want to keep the 2 creatures in my hand. We certainly need to draw land number 3 here. But after a mulligan, I certainly can't mulligan that. Alright, red-green. Yuyin Archers. Oof. That just lines up so well against Glider Kids. Alright, now I don't need any more lands, because I drew back-to-back lands. I'll keep Saga. Okay. You know what? I am gonna be. Let me know if other people. I am actually getting kind of annoyed with this format already. There are too many busted rares. That's all I gotta say. There's just too many. This is kind of a risky line. Like, I still draw my card. I mean, I'll get to eat a Yuyin Archers, basically, because they're going to double block, so that's fine. Alright, well... I can't bounce. It's this non-land. And I mean, obviously, my deck's also guilty of it. Like, I have that silly 4-mana Saga, but just I just feel like things were just like scaled up really, really highly because this is like a Universes Beyond set. So they just needed to make like super flashy cards, and I think that's good overall for the game. I just and I know, and I'm aware like. Limited is but a tiny portion of what they should be focusing on. In fact, they shouldn't be focusing on limited at all. But I still don't like it. Alright, well, my opponent's at 15. They played Earthbender, Ascension, and ran in Shah. You see that? I don't even flinch! I don't even flinch when another busted rare enters the battlefield. Oh, but then somehow there's a Turtle Duck that also hits play. Okay. Fair enough. Guru Pathic, okay. Maybe we hit something? Maybe we hit the Shrine. That would be sick. Oh, I'll take anything, I guess. The Turtle Duck cannot attack me. I will target this thing. They have 1 card left. No point attacking. If they play a land, a Turtle Duck can become a 5/5 Trampler. Then I can't actually attack them. Ostrich Horse? Okay. They got another land, sure. What? Isn't it just better to get the land and then play it next turn? Wait, what? Why are they attacking me here? I feel much confusion. Okay. Okay, I take 5. Okay. Like, I kind of want to keep a clear board, you know? So, do I attack with both, or do I just pass? Because the Turtle Duck actually completely stops me. I made fun of it, but it's actually very good here. So, do I attack with both, try to get us trade on Pathic versus Ostrich Horse? Given that I don't have a lot of lessons in my deck? You know what? I think this was actually wrong. I actually think this was wrong. Because I could have cast Idol Quencha to get a counter on something. Yeah, I think this was wrong. Okay, that's a... They have lots of lands. Okay. Which one do I exile? So this comes back if I exile, right? Whatever, I gotta do it on my turn anyways. Wow, so they don't have a creature if they play that land. Unreal. Are we actually gonna get there here? Oh, wait, why did they let my trigger resolve first? Okay, so now my thing gets bigger. Okay. I'll play Saga. Alright, now they drew this, now they have to have something. Alright, so that's a Platypus Bear. They probably have a land. Yep, that's a 3/4 Platypus Bear. So Saga can still attack and draw me a card, and trading this for a card still seems worth it, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's play the Musicians. Play the land. Oh, wait. 5 land. Okay, this is fine. Shared Roots, okay. Oh, they have no lands to get? That's huge! That is huge! Because now I can attack with both and not lose my Saga. Okay, that's another land. Alright, they're at 2 life. Activate this. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they're on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, that's like all their lands. Okay, it'll Quencha. They're at 2 life. Oh, man. So do I trade Saga for a card? Oh, that's really interesting too, right? Like, maybe I just wait. Because this guarantees unblockable getting through. So this forces them to top deck a removal spell. Alright, so we're good now. We're good. Wow. What a game. They literally went through all the... Like, they got super unlucky. They had an absolutely incredible start with the Earthbender Ascension and a bunch of good cards. But then they just flooded out like crazy. Wow. Oh, wait. They also... Is this also the game they played Renenshaw? Okay. How did we win? How on earth did we win? We got so lucky. They got so flooded. That is super unlucky for the opponent. Oh my gosh. Alright, we are on the play this time, and we are keeping this. We don't have a 2-mana play, but that's why we play... Idol Quencha. Oh, we did draw a 1-drop here. This is the interesting part. Like, I kind of have to play this Momo. I would love to play this turn 1, but I have to play this because I have the Saga, right? So, like, I need a creature in play so that when I untap with Saga, I have a chance to be able to actually draw a card off of it. So, there we go. Forecasting Fortune Teller, sure. And, I mean, obviously they could have all kinds of removal spells here, but gotta go for the high upside line here. And hope they don't have a way to kill Saga. What the hell? Oh, it's the Bone Splinters card. Oh, no, it's Fire Nation Engineer. Okay. That is fine. So now what do I do? There's the Glider Kids, and there's also Katara. I missed on a land drop here, which is super unfortunate. I'll play the Glider Kids, I guess. I just need to make sure I hit a land. And bottoming Saga was really good there. They can get their counters. So they're representing... okay, so they're representing the +1/+1 spell. I don't have a good attack with the Saga anymore, and I'm still not finding land. So this is definitely frustrating. Alright, they're 13, and what do I want to play? Azula's whatever? Yeah. I don't think that was the best use of... Like, you kind of want the Saga to die, right? I don't think that was ideal. Unless they have another one. Yeah, that was not ideal. But, I mean, Fire Nation Engineer is doing a lot of work here. I have to think now. This is a big, big turn. They can tap down my Saga, so I guess it's not even a big thing, huh? Feel like once the forecasting fortune teller is at a 5/7, it's okay for me to put the path on there. Okay, they play their own Saga. I mean, I just couldn't get any. I just can't get anything going here. That's the problem. Yeah, I mean, this is just... It is what it is. Alright, we finally found a land. I don't know if attacking is even good anymore. I just want to keep everything back, I think. I mean, this thing is really strong right now, because it can just, like, tap stuff end of turn. I mean, but this thing is large, so I'm just going to play it. They have more, like, value-y cards in play, so this is putting us in a tough spot. They have one card left, and hopefully the card's bad. And then we can find a white source and claw back into this game. Why didn't they sack Forecasting Fortune Teller? That was a pretty big mistake, I think. You sack the Fortune Teller and this becomes a 6/6. Yeah, that's brutal. And now if they're going to go main phase on the North Pole Patrol, then they can't lock down my other thing. So that's also not that bad for me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they want to get an attack in with... Wait, well, this doesn't even work. They have to attack with another creature, right? Then we just double block the Saga. Okay, I trade Glider Kids for... Oh, they... Okay, I see. I mean, look, they're still, like, super far ahead. Let's be real here. Alright, yeah, the... Kind of like nothing is going right now. 14, 4, 5, 6... I guess I can actually just, like, attack with everything, right? They're at 11 life. This feels like the best opportunity. But then they can block the Wandering Musicians. So maybe I play this out. Okay, we drew a white source. That's great. Okay, so they go to 3. I want to keep this alive. Sure. Okay, we play planes, and now, if I play this, I can't activate, right? So in that case, let's just play the most expensive card and see where this goes. Because this can obviously also get bigger. Alright, so now it's 3 to 14. We'll see. Watery Grasp and Katara, sure. They have a huge flyer. But we can also start deploying our fair share of threats as well, so... Let's hope for the best. They have North Pole Patrol, which is probably going to be used on the Wandering Musicians. They have 1 card left. They're growing their flyer. I drew Watery Grasp, which is fantastic. Let's play Compassionate Healer. Play Water Tribe Rallier. Let's go to combat. Okay. They're both lethal attacks. Okay, so now my question is, what do I use Watery Grasp on? Because I'm at 10 life. I can put it on... Okay, I think I put it on North Pole Patrol, because if I put it on Buzzard Wasp Colony, they can untap it with the North Pole Patrol, right? So let's do that. Okay. So they can exile my Katara, or shuffle the Katara back in. But now they can't tap down anything, and I have a huge board. I still have blockers. They have 1 card. And this might be lethal, folks. Oh my gosh. Wow. So the big play there, our opponent not sacrificing the Fortune Teller to get 4 counters on the Buzzard. That was big. Yeah. I mean, all kinds of weird stuff there. Like, their attack with the Saga also wasn't a very good attack. So I think I should have lost that game. But we won, and we're now playing for a trophy. Alright, playing for the win and in, we are on the draw with a highly reactive hand. Now, our deck isn't the most aggressive. I think I can get away with keeping this hand. Double Watery Grasp, Path to Redemption, and it'll quench ya. This is a weird hand, because I feel like if I was on the play, I would be more likely to mulligan this type of hand, but on the draw, like, I mean, we'll see. Professor Zay, okay. We'll quench that. We'll make it so they only get 1 activation out of this. I don't want to play this yet, I don't think. Zuko, okay. Let's put you there. Let's play Momo. Like, a blue-red Lessons deck will just have, like, infinite removal. That's why. Just gonna try to play it very slow. And, measured. And see what happens. Yuyan Archers, sure. I think Professor Zay is a sorcery speed ability. Sure. Okay. That's green mana? Alright. Would have liked the land here for Path to Redemption. They have True Ancestry. They must have a green source, right? I don't love it, but I have other plays here, especially if I draw a land, so we'll try this. Like I said, I don't love it. Guru Pathic, okay. Splashing this is... I mean, it's a good lesson, I guess. Sure. Well, they have options. Also not good. Ing's Journey, very good. Oh, that gets in the green source for the True Ancestry. They're going off. They are truly going off. 4 damage coming in. Sure. Drew a land here. Watery Grasp on the archers makes sense. Keep you locked down. Let's attack for 1. And I gotta think. I suppose I can find the 1-drop. Then I'll just wait. Because, like, they can play this, but they just pump these other creatures, which doesn't really matter, right? So. Yep. They get a clue. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, a good Lessons deck is, like, basically better than anything you could be doing, so. Good beats. We will try our best, alright? We'll try our best through the power of the Water Tribe Rallier, but the Professor is going to get the Wisdom back, draw them even more cards. And this is a way better version of, like, Blue-Red. We played against a Blue-Red version, I think, yesterday, where they had infinite removal, but no good way to close out games. That is not the case here. Not in the slightest. This deck looks amazing. Okay. So we want to use Path to Redemption here. We don't have great attacks outside of Momo. Now, alternatively, I can just, like, activate the Water Tribe Rallier again. Do I have enough blockers on the ground? Like, you know, those are the interesting things to consider here. I'm at 14. No, I'm just going to play the Enthusiasts. So now they can exile the or shuffle the Water Tribe Rallier back in. But I just feel like I'm not ahead enough on board where I can just, like, try to draw a card instead of just playing out a 2/2 that'll be a 3/3 next turn. Wait, what just happened? Oh, they rummaged? Okay, sure. Yep. No, their deck's awesome. Just blue-red Lessons with, like, basically like, good interaction, good number of lessons, and good top end. And lots of card draw. And our deck is not quite aggressive enough to just, like, completely... And they also, like, respect their mana curve. So, all in all, just a well-put-together deck by the opponent. We have the 4-mana Lesson, or Saga, that we haven't been drawing. I would really like that card. That would be a nice one. By the way, you can draw infinite cards by using the Professor to get back Ancestry, and then cast the Ancestry to get back the Professor. Boom. Extremely slow card advantage engine online. My opponent right now is suffering from what I like to call too many insane plays syndrome. They have too many insane plays available to them. What did I say? They are plentiful. 4 cards in hand. Okay. Oh, this format is great. This time we are dead. Well, you know what? Let's see. 4, 5. They got Randinshaw as well. This is a disgusting deck. I really hope my opponent's trophies with their deck, because this is a thing of beauty. Plenty of card draw, plenty of ways to survive. Great finishers in the Swarm and the Randinshaw. That's what you need. If you don't get that, then like I said before, sometimes the blue-red deck has trouble closing out games. But when you get these cards, that's not really an issue. This was the wrong hand against this type of deck, right? Just like the all-removal hand. All right, we're dead. Good game. Great deck, GG's. And sadly, another 6-3. Gosh. But yeah, I mean, we had a really, really bonkers rare here ourselves in the Legend of Kuruk. Outside of that, everything else was pretty straightforward. Saga was very, very solid in most of the games that we played. And all in all, this is a totally fine deck, but certainly not a totally busted deck. But look, if I can put together a blue-white deck consistently like this wasn't the perfect deck by any means, and we still pick up 6 wins, I'll take it. It's a consistent deck. Like, for example, I think the blue-white deck comes together more often than like the blue-red deck, where the blue-red deck, you can just fail, right? And then, like, I had a deck that I thought looked great. I had all the removal spells, and then I just had a bunch of Yuya archers and no way to close out the game. But that was not the case for our last round opponent. But yeah, I will say, like, you know, it's still early enough in the format, but when you do play a format where it's just like, it's not just like it's a handful of cards, it's like 30 cards that are all completely insane. And it wears on you mentally. Like, I feel like I have decent mental fortitude when it comes to just like losing to just like random stuff. But over time, especially because I'm cranking out a bunch of videos right now for the World Championship, it does wear on you. But you know what? Maybe we'll figure out how to beat those decks. It might just be forcing some crazy mono red aggro strategy or a deck with a million counter spells. I don't know. But hey, we still got 7 wins or 6 wins, and maybe the trophy will get to us tomorrow. By the way, we went 6-3 and we lost ranking. Tough world we live in. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in a different way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Thank you so much to all the patrons. Also, check out TCGplayer.com for all your Magic the Gathering singles and sealed product needs. If you want to buy some booster boxes or collector boxes of Avatar: The Last Airbender or sealed product of other old Magic sets or other TCGs, check out TCGplayer.com. Make sure you hit that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Last but not least, go to heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you want top-notch deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, and much, much more, go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.